In the 3rd year of the reign of Jehoiakim, king of Judah, the shadow of the Babylonian Empire stretched across the holy city of Jerusalem. Among the captives was a noble youth named Daniel. Bound in chains, he and his companions were led toward a life of exile in a pagan land. Though chosen for the king's service, Daniel resolved in his heart not to defile himself with the royal delicacies or the king's wine. After 10 days, the faithfulness of these young men was evident. They appeared healthier and more vibrant than all who ate at the king's table. King Nebuchadnezzar was troubled by dreams that his wise men could not explain. Only Daniel, through divine revelation, could interpret the mystery. Daniel described a colossal statue of gold, silver, and iron, representing the rise and fall of earthly kingdoms before the eternal kingdom of God. Yet pride took root. Nebuchadnezzar erected a massive golden image on the plain of Dura, demanding all to bow or face the fire. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego stood firm. They refused to worship the idol, trusting their lives to the hands of the living God. Enraged, the king ordered the furnace heated 7 times hotter. The 3 were cast into the roaring flames, seemingly to their certain death. But the king leaped to his feet in amazement. He saw not 3, but 4 men walking unharmed in the fire, and the 4th was divine. The years passed, and pride once again brought a king low. Nebuchadnezzar was humble, living like an animal until he acknowledged the Most High. Generation later, King Belshazzar held a blasphemous feast. In the height of the revelry, a ghostly hand began to write upon the wall. Mean Tekel, a parson, Daniel, now an elderly sage, interpreted the warning. Babylon had been weighed in the balance and found wanting. That very night the city fell, and no empire rose. And with it, a new challenge for the prophet, who would not compromise. King Darius favored Daniel, prompting jealous rivals to trick the king into signing a decree that forbade prayer to any god but him. Knowing the decree, Daniel did as he had always done. He went to his room and prayed 3 times a day toward Jerusalem. The penalty was the lion's den. Daniel was cast into the pit, and a stone was rolled over the mouth of the dark cavern. At dawn, Darius rushed to the den. To his joy, he found Daniel alive. God had sent an angel to shut the lions' mouths. In his final years, Daniel was granted visions of things to come, for terrifying beasts emerging from a stormy sea representing future empires. He saw the Ancient of Days on a throne of fire, and one like a son of man coming with the clouds of heaven to rule forever. An angel explained the 70 weeks and the ultimate victory of God's people over the forces of darkness and time. Daniel's life remains a testament to faithfulness. From a captive youth to a visionary sage, he served the King of Kings through every storm.